Yeah, Haraprasad, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Mahodaya, can you give us the meaning for the Sri Rama stotra you just chanted?
Yes, yes. We did that 2-3 sessions ago. And so, Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. I salute. I do namaskara again and again. Bhuyaha Bhuyaha. Okay. Who do I salute again and again? Ramam. Ram. Ramam. I hope you have the verse with you, but if not, just imagine. Ramam Namamyaham. And every other word in the shloka is an explanation of who this Rama is, right? Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam. So Lokabhiramam, the one who brings joy to the entire world, Lokabhiramam, or the one in whom everybody just enjoys being, one who is a bhakta of Rama, right? And then Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam. Further, Apadam Apahartaram. Apadam Apahartaram. Apaharta, one who Harta, Harana Kriya. So one who steals away, one takes away. It's called Harta, right? One who takes away is called Harta. Apaharta, one who takes away and thereby protects, because Apa means protection. Apaharta. Apa, opposite, in this case, protection also. In this case, protection. So one who takes away, what does he take away? Apadam. Apadam. Everything that I don't want is called apat. Apat means tragedy. Tragedy. Unpleasant. Anything unpleasant is an apat. And so, in Tamil we say abattu. Abattu means, oh, danger. That word is there. So, apadam, one who takes away all trauma from me, all the undesirable from me. Then what? Further, sarva dataram sarva sampadam. Sarva sampadam, takaranta, pullingam, sarva sampat. So, he is the giver. He is the giver of sarva sampat. Whatever sampatti is there, he is the one who gives. And so, all Shri, everything he gives. So, that Rama, some Ramam, Bhuyo Bhuyo Namam. That's it.
Again and again. Okay.
Guruji, we had this sloka, these 2 lines for our Pravesha.
You had the shloka in what?
In Pravesha exam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These 2
Pravesha.
lines we had for Anvaya.
Anvaya? They asked for Anvaya?
No.
Not for Anvaya, actually for to learn just the slokas alone.
Shlokas,
For
okay.
Anvaya, we never had Anvaya. Yes.
We did not have Anvaya in Pravesha.
Pravesha, you can't have Anvaya, correct.
No.
Yeah, we didn't have Anvaya.
I think Anvaya, even Lata, they won't have this one. Even the next level also Anvaya is not.
We have in that. Here we had, but only in English we have to write.
Oh.
Mean English.
Okay.
The Shiksha, they have got Anvaya. Shiksha and Kovida.
Yeah. When I taught Lata, I introduced a lot of Anvaya. But good. So recently Pravesha exam or what? When was it over?
Oh, Pravesha was over a long time ago. About a year ago.
2 years back, Mahodaya.
Yeah.
2 years back. Okay. Good. So Gayatri, which
sloka. We used to chant this full sloka regularly.
Yeah. So are you taking any Sanskrit courses now, Gayatri ji?
I'm doing Siksha, Kamalam.
Siksha, very good. Kamalam, right. How is it going?
Yeah, it's nice, Guruji. Bhanu Mahodaya is very good, very nice. He's teaching very well. Very interesting.
Malati, not Kamalam.
Malati,
yeah, Malati, not Kamalam.
Malati. I always confused with the Kamalam and Malati. Sorry.
She
Malati.
just wanted to go graduate one more.
No, even for the entrance exam, the exam we have to attend. I was writing for Kamalam. Then I realized, okay, we have to do only Malati.
Malati is not an easy course. It keeps us busy, Malati is. If you have to do all the Subhashitas and everything properly, it will take a lot of time. Homework, especially. A lot of homework comes up. And most of us, we will not do homework. The class is good. But what about homework?
Homework is not good.
Homework is not good, correct. Yeah, Mahesh, go ahead.
Jayamaji, can you please repeat the Anvaya because somehow I lost the audio.
Okay. Anvaya, all right. Of this,
The
this one.
last one. The 27th.
Right. So, Yaha,
Not sorry, Anvaya. I'm sorry, translation.
Meaning.
translation. Okay. I was wondering, how come suddenly people are interested in Anvaya?
No.
And Mahesh,
Anvaya, actually, Anvaya, I wrote it down when you said, but after that, my audio lost.
what happened? Why audio is like that?
I don't know. And it said Zoom restarting and all that. So, could be in my Wi-Fi is okay, but I don't know why. What
I
happened.
put it in the WhatsApp.
Okay. So, the one who sees Parameshwara,
Okay.
comma, as remaining the same in all beings,
Okay.
comma, as the one who is not being destroyed,
Okay.
comma, in the things that are perishing, okay, that person alone sees.
Dhanyavada.
Hmm. Good. Anything else here? Chat window. Okay. Oh, we did 2 shlokas today. Yeah. Good. Yeah, Anuradhaji, go ahead.
What did you say about Tat Vidhi?
Tad vidhi. Tad vidhi means may you know. May you know. That is, may you know that. That is that. Vidhi. May you know. So that's what there is a little meaning.
So Bid Dhatu. To
Correct.
know.
With dhatu,
How
vidhiling.
did it become Vidhi?
Vidhiling. That is what it is. Vidhiling. It is called, in English, I don't know what it's called. It's called vidhiling in Sanskrit. So,
Benediction.
madhyama purushaha ekavachanam vidhi. It's called what? Benediction, huh?
Benediction. Wishing.
Oh, okay.
Ashir,
That's
Huh?
even harder to understand.
No, this English words they use. I read it many times, but I couldn't figure out. The imperative is lot. That much I know. Present I know. Not present tense. That also I know. Lung is past. I think. Lit is
Yes.
future. Lit
Yes.
is future. Lot is imperative. Then what?
Ashirling is Ashirling.
Ashirling is
prediction.
That is benediction.
that is benediction. I think. Yeah. Unmute yourself. Harprasad, unmute.
Yeah. Ashirling is to do Ashirvad,
Yeah.
which is benediction.
Okay. That is acceptable. Ashirling is benediction. Then
Yeah.
Vidhiling is what should it be?
imperative mode or something.
No, imperative is load.
Note.
Load.
Vidyalinga is something they say. And then, of course, you have ring, potential, conditional future is ring. Okay? Then lit is there, lit past is there, lung past is there. I don't know what they say for lung and lit. Two more past tenses are there. So, but I have been sticking with Sanskritam. Yeah, Prasad, go ahead.
Samanya bhoot, I think. Samanya and anadhyatana. No, bhuta. Lung.
Yes. See, so Adyatane. Adyatane is lung. Then Paroksham is lit. Parokshe lit. And everything in between is lung.
Yeah, Vidhiling is potential mode.
Potential. Okay, I like that. Potential mode. We should remember that. Vidhiling is potential. Because may you know, Arjuna may go off and marry some more and produce more kids. There's no may you know and all that, right? We don't know. So potential. I like that. Potential. May you do. May you know. And then what about the other ones, Raji?
Which one
There is an iorist, Aorist, I think, something like that comes. Iorist. I still haven't figured out what that word is. Iorist. And something like that. There are some words like. Okay, yeah, Prasad.
So this sloka, the last sloka which we talked about. So earlier we talked about the connection or the link between an object and the consciousness is appearance, right? The superimposition. So these two are different orders of reality, but the corollary which I am looking at is like the real and unreal existing together, coexisting. Can we take
The real and unreal means, what do you mean by unreal?
the appearance is unreal, or the world, the jagat, or the name and form, which is unreal, and the real, which is the isness, which is existing within that. So sama sarve tu bushe tu, where it is saying that the one who sees one in the other. So here, both real and unreal, they are coexisting here. So, I mean, somebody can ask, like, is it possible the real and unreal can coexist together, right? But it existing.
So we have to be careful. That's all. When you use these words, real and unreal, we know there are three types of realities, right?
Yeah.
Three realities are there, right? Pratibhasikam, Vyavaharikam, and Paramarthikam. So when we understand that, we can't use those English words, real and unreal.
Yeah.
Don't apply. So we have to be careful what that person means by real, what that person means by unreal. You have to ask, then only you can answer.
No, Sat Asat, I mean. So I just used English, but if I have to use Sanskrit, then it is Sat Asat.
Okay, Sat Asat you can say. You can say Sat. Satyam and Asat is all Mithya. Pratibhasikam also included. And Vyavaharikam, of course.
I put together Vyavaharika and Pratibhasikam together, and then the Paramarthika as a different level of reality.
Oh, right. So only thing is, then whatever you see here, are you saying it is real or unreal? If they ask, whatever you see, is the sun real or unreal? Is the house real or unreal? Like that, if they start asking questions. We already used the word real for Sat. You are using the word Asat, unreal, for everything else. And then they will ask you, you mean to say all this is unreal? Is our conversation real or unreal? If you ask, then we'll get into trouble. So we have to be careful. So that word unreal causes more problems than solutions, Prasad. That is what I've learned.
What I mean here, Ajay Kumarji, is that in this sloka Samam Sarvesu Bhutesu, we're talking about both somebody who the name and form as well as the isness, right? Let me put that way rather than using other words like real and unreal. So it is basically the name and form and isness. Or any experience has got both of them in that, right? the unchanging easiness and changing name and form.
Yes,
So-
that's it. That's it.
Those are the two things. Yeah.
Sat and Asat, yes. Satyam and Mithya, correct.
Yeah. In reality, in Vyavaharika, that we can see that they coexist together. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
For example, if we take blue sky, it is snake and rope. So they're the same thing. Like, so we are seeing still blue, but it's a clear sky. So there you have both embedded in that.
Correct. Only thing about coexistence is that they're not two separate objects coexisting.
Right. That's yeah.
Two separate objects also can coexist, right? And like the baby and the mother baby is in the mother's womb, so the coexisting. But that's a different type of coexisting.
Mhm.
Yeah, Anuradhaji, go ahead.
You were talking about the snake rope and the pot. So I missed that part a little bit. Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, I said there when I gave those examples, I said there is a difference between the rope snake example and the pot clay example. Obviously, there's a difference, and the difference is one is pratibhasikam, one is a projection. Snake is a projection that I created where none exists, there's no snake at all. Okay? But that example was used to understand projection first. Let's understand what a projection is. Suppose somebody asks, what do you mean by projection? Then this rope snake example can be given. Then having understood what a projection is, then we come to the pot clay example. And Shankara will say, pot is a projection on clay. Projection on clay. Pot as a separate independent object is a projection on clay. But pot as totally dependent on clay, which has no existence apart from clay, is correct vision. Correct vision. We don't say pot does not exist. We will say pot neither exists nor does not exist. Correct? Anirvachaniyam. And that is what challenges us. Snake example, that's easy to understand. Okay, I know what projection is. But this pot clay is where the entire Vedanta is hiding there, correct? And so that's what I said there. That there is a difference between the two examples. So we use the snake rope example to understand that there is a projection, first of all. And we need to bring the idea of projection into our understanding of Vyavaharika Satyam. And Pratibhasika Satyam is a projection on Vyavaharika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam is a projection on Paramarthika Satyam. Correct?
So
This
we have to
rope
be
snake
careful
example-
of what example we give.
Correct. Rope snake example is that Pratibhasika and Vyavaharika. And here, what clay is saying, if you understand that superimposition, then you are not far away from understanding this superimposition, which is Vyavaharika to Paramarthika. Previously, I did not know that there was such a thing called Paramarthika Satyam. Now, Shastram is saying there is Paramarthika Satyam. And then the Vyavaharika will become a projection on Paramarthika. Exactly like in dream. Dream also, it's all projection. Everything is a projection which I take to be Paramarthikam. And after waking up, this is a beautiful thing. After waking up, I tell myself, no, that's a dream. I shake myself off and I say, no, that's just not, it's not real, unreal, even though it was very real just a few minutes ago. Okay. But now I say it's unreal. Look at the shift that has happened in just a few minutes. Shift has happened, all just cognitively. Same shift should happen here also.
So is dreams are pratibhasikam?
Correct.
Yeah,
Because it's an individual projection.
exactly. Yeah. But when it is that everyone is seeing, that is only the Baboharik.
Correct.
Yeah.
And therefore we say dream, etc. is Jiva Srishti. What everybody is seeing and agreeing that they are seeing that is called Ishvara Srishti.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Needed that clarity.
All right. So we will. Okay, here it says, Mahesh ji is saying, Adyatana Bhuta is aorist. Adyatana Bhuta. So that lung is aorist, he's saying. Lung, aorist. Okay, aorist. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, Adyatana Bhuta. Lung. Lung means just recent past. Recent, just this morning. Like that. That is called lung. Swamiji, Pradyanandaji jokes. If he asks a question and if we don't answer, he said, it was lung. The lung means just last class we talked about it. And you forgot already? He will say that. Last class, lung. So, lung. Okay.
Jigmaji, on question. So I was thinking about the relevance of this life. We talk about moving away, going and coming and all that stuff. So I was convinced that suppose if I stay at a second level, that is, everything is appearance. So why should I be bothered about going and coming and all that stuff? So if I am moving to the second level, I mean, second level is like example of dream, that is Srishti Drishtivada, for example, where the dream example can be taken. So in that case, even if I am worried about this coming going, can be neglected. So I don't worry about that. So the question would disappear in my mind of the life here the moment I elevated myself in terms of my understanding, knowledge, to the level of the second level, which I'm calling it as the other prakriyas like Srishti Drishtivada and Srishtivada. So if I think of the dream example where it is Drishti Srishtivada, which is because I create my dream as a dreamer, and that's where I am. So in this case, what happens is all that what I see dream as, which is appearance, which is asat or so then I may not be worried about like all this life, what you are talking about, going, coming. And then the third level probably is that if I can elevate myself into Nididhyasana with all my practices, then like Mandukya, he says that there is no creation in the first place. So those three levels can I think of that way? Am I clear?
Those three levels.
Yeah, it is my elevation from one to the other. So I'm worried about this whole Jagat and my life coming, going when I am at the first level, which is like the, because there is already Srishti and hence I am interacting with this Jagat. So now I'm elevating myself to the second level where it's example of dream, where it is actually, I created it. And then it is all false. So then I don't have worry about my life, like I mean, going, coming, and all that. That's a good understanding.
So worry about my life means what? I know who I am in reality.
Yeah.
I know who I am.
To a certain extent, because it's still not to the level where I realize that Brahma or Rupa has happened. So
Right. To a certain extent, I realize, I understand, I appreciate it. And so, see, this level,
I use the level, yeah, just as a understanding purpose. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Level means it feels as though you must climb some stairs, It's not like that, right?
Yeah, true. That is
Clarity improves. Yes, clarity is constantly improving, right? The purpose of Nididhyasanam is to understand that there are no levels. The purpose of Nididhyasanam, what does Jnanam do to us? Purpose of Nididhyasanam is to understand that Nididhyasanam cannot produce anything. Why? Because Jnanam is not produced by anything anyway. And uh, so you're right. If you want to think of it that way, if in terms of progressing, how much I'm progressing, like that, if you ask, you're welcome to think like that.
because the moment I question that, hey, this Jagat and my life and all this, my interaction with the world and all the afflictions, and again going and coming, we talk about a lot about, because karma, going and coming, all that is at the first level. When I use the word level, which means that I'm not yet realized. So I am actually interacting with the world only. I'm not with any Vedanta or trying to understand any Vedanta. Then once I started understanding Vedanta and trying to practice the various methods or practices, then I come to realize, yes, a little bit that, hey, this is a best example of that is like dream, where what I see as a dream, it's finally the dreamer. There's nothing else there. So
Correct.
that is
Correct.
the level which I'm talking. Yeah.
Correct. So if I take the dream world as Paramarthika Satyam, in the dream world, that's what I can do. Then the dream world becomes the real world. Therefore, my responses will be exactly as if the dream is happening in Vyavaharikam. Now, same thing applied to Vyavaharikam also. I take Vyavaharikam to be Paramarthikam. Then I have no choice. Then there's no choice. Then everything is real only. Everything is real. I have to respond. I have to make it. And so, but that doesn't end. It's going to be continuous, exactly like the dream world. How will the dream world end? How will dream life end? Dream life won't end unless you wake up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't end. How will it end? Can you all say, okay, guys, now it's time for all of us to disappear? Why? What is this, all of us to disappear? Where is this disappearance coming from? No disappearance. Dream world cannot disappear. Only because there is a waking state which you yourself don't know when you're going to wake. Something makes me wake up. Some alarm rings and then you wake up. Were it not for the alarm, this dream world will continue. Same thing here also. Vyavaharikam also will just continue. Because we don't know any better. We don't know any better. Some of us are better off than others. Better off means you define what better off is. That is only this Janma. Next Janma, what's going to happen? The other guy is going to laugh at me. Now I laugh at him. Next Janma, I say, see, I told you. So, yeah, you can think of it.
But one point here, Jaykumarji, that when he's talking about the first level, which is Srishti Drishti Shishrivada, right? That's the first one he's saying. And then it comes the Srishti Drishti Vada. Now, the snope and rake, the snake and rope is the first. It's not, it's because it is my Srishti. Isn't that kind of contradicting?
So, yeah. It's better to look at Satyam and focus on the types of Satyams better because that's more objective. And any life where I am projecting a lot. That's why they say he's living in his own world. Means what? He's living in his own world means he's just a different guy and he's just doing stuff that I don't understand, right? So that is some highly subjective world. But that's why Swamiji says Ishvara. Ishvara is your life. Means what? Become more objective. Bring less of you, bring more Ishvara into your life, like that he used to say. Means then I'm becoming more and more objective to what is out there. No Paramarthika Jnanam yet, more objective to what is there. I have to do what is to be done. I don't resist realities. I don't resist Vyavaharika realities, right? And then my mind becomes ready for Shravanam Paramarthika. That is better. I think that's a reasonable way to look at it. And yeah, Prasad has presented it a little differently. Little different.
So see more of the
So,
rope in the
Guruji-
snake. Right?
See
You can
more
get more of the rope in the snake.
Yeah, see, I like
And
that.
then
See,
gradually
more-
increase it. Finally, it becomes a rope.
except that is not the way it works. You want gradually the rope is revealing itself. Come on, guys, take a picture, put it on slow motion. Guys, look at that. Like ice is melting, no? From the trees, it's all frozen. Ice rain has come and it's all slowly, sun is shining. So slowly, ice is melting. Unfortunately, in that example, that's not the way it works.
that is what I was getting at. That example.
You see,
Guruji, the alarm that you're talking about would be the Shravana Mananam and Nididhyasanam, which
Correct.
gives it, like Mr. Gurjala was saying, when you're at a different rung of the ladder, you see where you are. But if you look from below, you don't see where you have to go. So the alarm is turned on, you're ready on the journey, and as you go to different levels, you see more clearly where you stand than you used to before.
correct, absolutely. So Shravanam, Mananam, Shravanam starts with Shravanam. So the alarm is rung, and then you begin to become aware that there is a new approaching reality. You don't know what that approaching reality is yet, but there is an approaching reality. Then you just still confusion is there. Then do all these things. So Shravanam, Mananam, Shravanam, Mananam. Vindhyas. Then once you're completely alert and awake, then that would be. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll pause with that. So this one, the fulfilling class, right? So did everybody respond, or did you get a lot of